take a look at this problem. Height of an object dropped from the roof of an 8-story building is modeled by h of t is equal to negative 16t squared plus 64. T is between 0 and 2. Here h is the height of the object to the ground in feet, t seconds after the object is dropped. How long before the object hits the ground? Okay, let me get this here. So we got h of t is equal to negative 16 t squared plus 64. Now right away I notice that there's a negative number in front of the t squared, which means my graph opens down. Whatever the sign is of the numbers before your squared part dictates how the graph looks, which makes sense based upon the problem. Now, right here, this is t is equal to 0. Mind you, if I plug in 0 for t, then that's 64. So t is equal to 0 would be somewhere here. This is where it's dropped from. Okay, and so then we're looking at this point right here and wondering what t is equal to. Now at that point, height is 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug 0 in for the height. So I got 0 is equal to negative 16 t squared plus 64. Now I want to solve for t, so I take negative 16 t squared to the left side, becomes a positive 16 t squared. Divide both sides by 16. And we got t squared is equal to 4. Now square root property, you drop your squared and you put a plus or minus square root on the other side. And we get t is equal to plus or minus 2. Now, negative 2 doesn't make any sense. Can't have negative time. Question is whether t is equal to makes sense. Now, they tell us it's between 0 and 2, which indeed tells us that t is equal to 2 makes sense. So after 2 seconds, then your height becomes 0. It hits the ground. So that's what it's asking. How long before the object hits the ground? That means height is 0.